I bet you didn't know the true power of unwavering faith. The sands of Egypt shimmered with promise. A determined figure approached Pharaoh's palace, Moses, back from the desert with a mission. His voice resonated in the grand halls. "Let my people go," he proclaimed with unwavering conviction. Pharaoh scoffed, his heart unyielding, but Moses stood firm. He spoke of plagues, a testament to the power of his God. Pharaoh did not heed the warning, yet Moses' resolve was unshaken. Egypt would witness the might of divine intervention, for Pharaoh had challenged the Almighty, and the Almighty would respond with awe-inspiring power. The lifeblood of Egypt, the Nile River, transformed into a powerful symbol of change. The air was thick with the scent of transformation. Fish floated, marking the dawn of a new era. The water, once pure, now signaled a call to action. The Egyptians felt the urgency of change. Their lifeline had become a catalyst for growth. Pharaoh, however, stood resolute. His heart, encased in pride, stood firm, yet the winds of change were undeniable. He dismissed it as mere illusion, but the seeds of transformation were already sown. Deep within, a spark of realization began to grow. A remarkable green tide emerged from the Nile. Frogs, millions upon millions of frogs. They filled the streets, the homes, even Pharaoh's palace. They were everywhere. A symphony of croaks filled the air. The Egyptians, overwhelmed and desperate, sought Pharaoh's help. But he stood resolute, refusing to free the Israelites. His resolve strengthened, even as frogs leaped at his feet. The air thickened. Tiny, unseen creatures descended upon Egypt. Lice. They crawled, they bit, they tormented. Itching and scratching became a constant challenge. Yet no one was exempt, from the lowliest peasant to the Pharaoh himself. The Egyptians, yearning for relief, sought their ruler's compassion, but Pharaoh's heart remained resolute. He refused to recognize the strength behind this trial. Section 5. Beasts run wild. The air hummed with the energy of countless wings. Swarms of flies, persistent and unyielding, filled the skies of Egypt. They buzzed in ears, they covered food, they spread disease. The challenge was immense. Wild beasts, driven by the force of the plague, surged through the streets, testing the resilience of the people. Yet, Pharaoh stood firm, unwavering in his resolve. He held on to his pride even as his people faced adversity. Section 6. Death of cattle. A wave of transformation swept across the land. Livestock, the pride of Egypt, faced a great challenge. Cows lay down in their fields. Horses struggled but showed resilience. The air was thick with the scent of change. The Egyptians, their spirits tested, looked to Pharaoh for hope, but he remained silent. He stood firm, driven by his unwavering resolve. Section 7. A plague of boils. The air grew heavy, thick with the stench of challenge. Painful, festering boils erupted on the skin of the Egyptians. Yet they faced their trials with resilience. Cries of pain echoed through the streets, but so did the spirit of endurance. Even Pharaoh's own magicians faced the ordeal, their bodies covered in boils, yet they persevered. Yet, the Pharaoh remained steadfast, his heart unyielding, a testament to unwavering resolve in the face of adversity. Section 8. Hail of fire and ice. The sky turned an intense black. Then the heavens opened. Hail mingled with fire cascaded upon Egypt. Crops were challenged, trees were tested. Homes faced the storm's might. The storm's fury was unparalleled, a testament to nature's power. The Egyptians sought shelter, finding strength in unity. Pharaoh, humbled and reflective, began to understand the consequences of his choices. Section 9. The eighth plague, locusts. A buzzing so loud it blocked out the sun. A cloud of locusts, vast and unending, descended upon Egypt. They devoured everything in their path, crops, trees, even the grass. Where once there was abundance, now there was only devastation. The Egyptians, facing starvation, begged Pharaoh for mercy. But he hesitated. The plague had shaken him, but his pride was still a powerful force. Section 10. Darkness over Egypt. A profound darkness, enveloping and mysterious, descended upon Egypt. It was a darkness that could be felt, a darkness that challenged the spirit. For 3 days and 3 nights the sun took a break, allowing the stars to shine brighter. Yet, in the hearts of the Egyptians, a spark of hope began to flicker. Even Pharaoh, in his grand palace, felt the transformative power of the darkness. It was a darkness that hinted at a greater power, inspiring awe and reflection. Section 11, the final plague, death of the firstborn. A profound silence enveloped Egypt. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation. In every home, emotions ran deep, echoing through the night. The firstborn sons from the humblest family to the Pharaoh's own had passed. The Pharaoh's sorrow was immense. His pride, now humbled, opened the door to reflection and growth. He had gained wisdom, though it came at a great cost. Section 12, freedom, the Exodus. With a heavy heart, Pharaoh finally relented. "Go," he cried to Moses, "take your people and embrace your destiny." And so, the Israelites, led by Moses, embarked on their journey to a brighter future. After generations of hardship, they were finally free. The Exodus had begun. It was a moment of both triumph and hope, a testament to the unbreakable spirit of a people and the incredible price of freedom. Section 13, the sea parts. Their journey brought them to the Red Sea, a seemingly impossible barrier. But Moses, with unwavering faith, raised his staff high, and the miraculous occurred. The sea responded to his command. A path of hope emerged, dry land flanked by majestic walls of water. The Israelites marched forward with courage, their eyes set on the promise of freedom and a brighter future. Behind them, Pharaoh, driven by relentless determination, pursued. But the mighty waters surged back, engulfing the Egyptian army. The Israelites emerged victorious and free.